what's up? Welcome to Thai Auto News. Today I'm gonna review the first Honda EV in Thailand. This is the Honda EN1. But before checking out the video, don't forget to support our channel by clicking the subscribe button if you're watching through YouTube and click the follow button if you're watching through Facebook. Well, let's get back to the EN1 right now. Okay, let's check out the exterior design of the Honda EN1. Starting with the name, I wonder how come Honda didn't name it NE1. That would be much funkier name because it's just like anyone, right? NE1, but no, it's EN1 and it doesn't rhyme with anything. Okay, basically you would easily mistake this EN1 for the Honda HR-V. Very similar because it shares the same exterior design. About 80%, 90% of the exterior design is from the HR-V. But let's talk about the differences because being an EV, this one's got a really fancy charging port right up here in front, as well as a new updated Honda H-Mark logo. So you can notice it's kind of a minimalist design logo over here. But the main thing is this charging port. You can open it by just pressing this button right there, and bam, there you go. Let's see, how do you open this? Yep. So two types of charging. This one won't charge so quickly, but I'll talk about it later in the clip. These two are the status lights, and it will show you while the car is charging and when the battery is full. This front cover is a little flimsy sounding, but very loud click. But anyway, let's continue to the other parts. As you can see down there, glossy black styling, and the headlights over here, some chrome garnishing. Okay, this is what I meant when I said it's just like the HR-V. Look, I mean, Honda's guys are trying their best to say that this is not the HR-V, but come on. But okay, around the car, you'll find a lot of extra garnishing compared to the regular HR-V hybrid. Especially this color. This is the only color available for the EN1, so just one color. One more thing, very important thing, this Honda EN1 is not for sale. So after a lot of fanfare, a lot of promotion, Honda has finally launched this EN1 at the Bangkok International Motor Show, and they are offering this through rental companies only. So the monthly rental fee for this car is 29,000 baht, which includes everything. You don't have to spend anything more for servicing or for maintenance. Everything is covered in this 29,000 baht starting price for the monthly rental fee of this Honda EN1. There are 12 rental companies in Thailand that will offer this car. So I'll put the names and contacts in the description. So if you're interested, you can give them a call and check out the other details. Down here we've got 18-inch alloys with 225/50 tires, and down here you see another difference compared to the HR-V hybrid. Look at how low this thing comes down. So that surely is the battery pack because it's located right on the floor of the vehicle. If you're following the EN1, one of the exterior highlights that will differentiate this one from the hybrid version are these tail lights, which come with clear lens. As you can see, it's not red all clear. And down here again, very glossy black styling with some chrome garnishing across the whole rear end. Apart from the EN1 badging, you also have this kind of minimalist Honda lettering on the tailgate. I haven't checked the specs yet. This is the remote. Not sure if it comes with any kick gesture. Let's see. No, nothing. Okay, EV car, no kick, but does it have a power tailgate? Power? No power. ไม่มีไฟฟ้า You get a decent luggage area despite being an EV. This is not so low, but anyway, still looks pretty okay, and we have some nice partitions on left and right. Hooks. Only one side? Only one over here. Rear seat backrests are split folding. Okay, should have like a button over here. Okay, let's check out what's under the hood. Okay, so once you pop the hood, this is what you'll find. You won't see any components inside. Everything is covered neatly, looks very clean and nice. I like this. You know, I don't get a rush from seeing electric motors anyway, not like car engines, so forget it. This is much better. Check out the interior. First thing you'll notice is blue line. So the interior comes with blue ambient lighting, just to stress the fact that this is an EV. So a lot of changes and upgrades in the interior of this EN1 compared to the HRV hybrid. Let's start off with these seats. So as you can see, the stitching is in blue again. Let's get in and get this thing running. Wow, so one of the main differences between this EN1 electric car and the HRV hybrid is the center tunnel. So this is specially designed for the EN1, featuring 10.25 driver display, which is lower with no visor, so allows you to have a better view of the road ahead. Right here, huge center display. It's a 3-zone display, so the lower zone is just for the aircon system, middle zone for some other settings, and the top zone, as you can see with the maps. I'm not sure if I connect my Android, how much screen will I get from the Google Maps. We'll try that out later. But yeah, a big thing for the center screen, especially from a Japanese company like Honda, they don't really give you large screens easily. So this is a big effort from Honda, I believe, in offering these two large size displays in the EN1. I don't like this too much, the touch controls for the aircon, but yeah, I think that most people don't mind. All the Chinese cars have it, so you might have to get used to it. I don't like it, but it's up to you if you like it or not. Down here, phone charger. Okay, EV has a phone charger finally. and 12 volt and two types of USB ports, A and C, very nice. This one, as mentioned, is new, so transmission is button type, press buttons, and you know, all sorts of trendy controls over here. Center is in glossy black trim. Get drive mode selector right here, and parking brake hole. Don't know what's this for. Could be some other functions like, I don't know, seat heater maybe for cold countries. Okay, here two cup holders and center storage. Not too big, just slightly smaller than what I would consider average. As I mentioned, the blue ambient lighting makes this look good. You also get the regular Honda luxury garnishing, like this door opener or this nice air vent controller. Clickety clack. Nice. Okay, soft touch over here. Some basic functions. This is charge button. Some storage space over there. Multifunction steering, very sporty, and with diesel pedals behind. This is not for gear shift. This is for adjusting the energy regeneration. Glove box. Okay, decent size. Back seats. Wow. You can, first thing you feel, this floor is a bit high because of the battery for sure. Anyway, yeah, I gotta get this thing up first, the headrest. Okay. As usual, the front seats are adjusted to my size, my dimensions. I'm 185 centimeters, 6 foot tall, so plenty of leg room. Nice over here, but headroom not so much, you know. I'm giving this much of headroom, so just average headroom, but the legroom is nice. In the middle, we do get an armrest. Should be here, but what's the cost of, you know, making it stop there, you know? I don't know, 20 baht. So, and when if you put drinks over here, you can put your hand over there. You got it. So small complaint over there. And let me get rid of this. Jesus Christ. How do I remove this? Okay, got it. Jesus Christ. What the? That? So, oh. My God. Why did they make it so complicated? Okay. Back. Two air vents down here. And two more USB-C ports there, and small storage space. You can put your phone there. No pouches, but just one behind the front passenger seat. Okay, this is our route for today. EN1 test drive. 221 kilometers from the Honda headquarters in East Bangkok to Nakhon Nayok, very close by province. 112 kilometers only to go and 109 kilometers back, but as you can see along the way, should be able to test out the performance of this EN1, and Honda is very proud. Actually, they're very highly enthusiastic about the performance from this electric car, so we'll be able to check it out along the way. Okay, bad news for Android Auto. You gotta connect through USB only. I didn't bring my cable, so forget it. But if you got Apple CarPlay, you can get Bluetooth and connect it without USB or with USB. So too bad. I probably need to rely on my phone to get to the restaurant today. Easy. Okay, two things before hitting the highway. This electric motor is very audible in the EN1. It's whining like hell, like so instead of being totally quiet, Honda has put some sound into the EN1 to give you some excitement. Well, that's if you like sounds from an electric motor, because for me, I like sounds from the internal combustion engine. Electric motors, this is getting to sound a lot like my vacuum cleaner at home. And the second thing, I don't feel comfortable in this driving position. I'm not sure if it's the angle of the steering wheel, or is it the floor height because of the battery, or because of this headrest, but I'm not feeling 100% comfortable here. Maybe it's only me. Although the touch and everything is nice, you know, the steering wheel, this leather, it feels high quality. The seats, you touch it, everything feels nice, but it's an angle thing, I guess. Okay, so we got some empty roads now. Let's talk about the performance of this Honda EN1. According to the specs provided by Honda, the electric motor is capable of pumping out over 200 horsepower, so not bad. 204 horsepower along with 310 Newton meters of torque. Okay, which is, you know, if you look into the EV market in the 1.5 to 2 million baht neighborhood, this figure is just about average, mediocre. It's not the most powerful or the torquiest electric motor, but according to Honda, this is just right, you know, to offer a fun to drive character, good performance without being too powerful for most people to drive. So this one is supposed to be family friendly. So apart from the parents, even the kids can drive it easily without having too much trouble controlling the excessive power from some of the EV models in the market right now. Well, in terms of acceleration, Honda claims 0 to 100 dash in 7.7 seconds. Again, not bad, but okay, not the best in the market. So right in the middle, I guess, and that's where Honda wants to position this EN1 in. Meanwhile, top speed not so impressive, 160 kilometers. So again, very average performance from this first electric car from Honda. One thing that's pretty unique in the Honda EN1 is the sound that the electric motor produces. I mean, in general, electric cars kind of sound like vacuum cleaners, right? It's just like, and Okay, as you accelerate in the EN1, that's a kind of sound you'll hear at first, but once you step on the accelerator, it starts getting like Star Wars-ish a little bit. And then the big surprise is when you lift off the accelerator, there's also a sound for like a diesel sound. So listen, this is acceleration. Diesel. It's like woo, like a woo sound as the car lowers its speed. So wee and woo, giving the EN1 actually some character, I mean, you might not like it, For example, I would love to hear the VTEC sound all the time, but this is an electric car, so no VTEC sound here. What does Honda do? Throw in Honda EV sound. So, okay, I understand the concept. Ooh, it's like, ooh. One of the things I like in the EN1 is the acceleration. From low speed, the pedal is really nicely calibrated. Okay, press on it. Ooh. $140 already. I mean, you can get to the top speed very quickly in this one. Okay, it says 168 over here, but I guess it's 160, 169. And still pretty stable at 160. Okay, this road is so empty. Let's put in sport and step on it. Okay, the acceleration is very linear. You don't feel that back brake or the punching torque getting on you. But yeah, it keeps on coming and it won't stop. Okay, top speed already now. Just a few seconds. I'm breaking the speed limit already over here. Let's slow down. Beneath the floor of this EN1 is a 68.8 lithium-ion battery, which Honda says will provide the EN1 with a range of 500 kilometers NEDC. So if we divide that by 1.27, we'll get roughly 390-ish kilometers per single charge. So that's pretty okay for day-to-day driving. I mean, you won't be driving more than that unless you're traveling across provinces. But yeah, 400 kilometers per charge is manageable, very manageable. But one thing you might not appreciate is the charging time. According to Honda, Thailand is a very hot country, and in terms of safety, quick charging might not be the best solution. So this one comes with a system that regulates the charging speed according to the exterior temperature. So if it's really hot outside, the charging time will increase. Well, figures from Honda says you can charge from 30 to 80% in 50 minutes. That's a very long time. So not the best in terms of charging time for the Honda EN1. So I guess, you know what, just charge it overnight at home and you'll be fine. In terms of suspension, Honda needs to recalibrate the settings a lot because of the difference in weight compared to the HRV hybrid. This one is an EV, so much larger battery, resulting in a weight of over 1.6 tons. This one weighs in at 1,662 kilograms. So naturally, the suspension settings as well as the tires need to be upgraded. Well, in my point of view, Honda has done a really good job in maintaining a very high level of ride comfort in this EN1. Although, in some situations you'll find a slight harshness. In my point of view, that could be caused by the EV tire, right? Because it really needs to take up much more weight compared to the hybrid cars. The suspension setup, basically it's the same as the HRV. So MacPherson struts up front with stabilizer and torsion beam at the rear. So I mean, they can say it's like a different car, but of course not. It's just HRV and replace the hybrid system with the electric drive system. And I'm not, you know, against that. I mean, if Honda want to start their EV project with a car like this, it's fine. And I think one of the reasons that Honda is not selling this EN1 but renting it instead is because even if they sell it, they can achieve a attractive pricing for this one to compete against the Chinese EVs, which are very cheap in the market. Okay, so that wraps up our review of the Honda EN1 electric car. Well, if you enjoyed the video today, don't forget to support our channel by clicking the subscribe as well as follow buttons on YouTube and Facebook respectively. Well, that's all for me from Thailand today. สวัสดีครับ